Alright, this should be up and running. Start some music so we're not sitting here in absolute silence. Okay, I hope this is going fine. We'll find out. I think. I'm not... Everything on my desk just fell over. I have so much shit on this desk. I gotta clean some stuff up. This is like horrific. Alright. I assume everything's up and running. Let me know if the music's too loud or if my voice is too loud. Volume levels. Alright. To get one more thing set up. Okay. Cool. So, I'm hoping everything's going well. I think it is. Let me know if I'm lagging or anything. I'm trying to get everything like perfectly set. I think it's fine. Okay. I don't know if you're hearing doubles of music or not. So we'll figure it out. I'm glad you got the notification. Alright, so welcome. I'm Sam, and I am streaming my art homework because this is the only way I'm getting it done. And I am an animation student right now, so I am streaming my capstone animation project as a senior so that I can cry. Every day I regret being alive, but like, it's work, and I'm hoping that this ends up sort of well. I need to get McAfee off my screen. I have McAfee protection on for some fucking reason, and it's so annoying. It takes up so much, space, or not space, like CPU power. Alright, so I'm doing my art project. That's where I left off. I was like, what the hell am I on? Okay, should be up and running. I'm getting paranoid because last time I did this, it wasn't up and running. And I kept getting things like, one of my moderators who's in chat, but I haven't made her a moderator yet. She's just there, I guess. But, she keeps telling me, or she keeps me updated on everything. So it's more, oh, there you go. Perfect. Now she's modded. Anyway, but she keeps telling me, like what's up and what's not running and whatnot. So there you go. Yeah, you. I had to moderate her. Perfect. Alright. Because she's gonna keep my chat in check while she's driving, I guess. She likes to listen into my streams, but she's always here, so. Anyway. I left off drawing this. Yup. I left off drawing this. And I'm gonna be honest, I forgot where I left off. So. I don't actually know if anything's good because it's not giving me any like status. Usually there's a status at the bottom of my screen where it's like, oh, your like connection's excellent and whatnot. Ooh, do you want to have class on Monday? I kind of hope I don't. I don't want to go to any classes on Monday. Not that I have to because I'm a senior, so it doesn't fucking matter. But like, unfortunately, I can't come to class on Monday. Please continue working. Teams connect with each other. Reach out if you have any issues. Yep. I don't have classes on Monday. Hell yeah. No, not all of them. Just my second and third. So I only have my 11. Anyway, I don't remember where I left off on this project. So we have this pan over and then it pans up. Okay. So the pan over I can do normally. And then after that, I can pan it up and do that separately, I believe. So, luckily I finished this scene yesterday, so I'm going to instead make a 1080 x 2 document, which requires even more math. And I'm doing the math on my phone right now. Okay, so 2160. So it'll be 1920 by 2160. That should be fine. Yes, now it's double as tall, so I can just do the pan up easily. There you go, now I'm getting my connection. Okay, I'm getting all my like bit rates and how well everything's doing. My computer is breathing really loudly, so that's fun. I want to get a double monitor set up so I can, if I do play games, I can see the chat next to it. Like, that would be preferable, but at the moment my desk is very limited on space and I'm trying to get like shelves to like make that not a thing. But I forgot to update the chat. I'm trying to update the title. This is such a millennial thing. Every time I do this, I feel like a millennial. There you go. Okay. By the way, I don't know what you can do as a moderator, so this will be fun. But we'll try it out, figure it out together. Alright. Let's take the second half of this into its own frame. Okay. Let me think. I think I can highlight this. I fucked something up. Okay, so we'll take these items, and then I think I can select. No, I mean, well, yes, but I'll just make it bigger just in case. Copy and paste. That did not copy and paste when I needed it to. Alright. Alright, so all we actually really need to worry about is this dude here. And then we can take the grass too. And we can transfer everything else separately. I hear one of our cats already. That's really wonderful. Alright. So this grass is way too long anyway. So we'll just increase this. To be frank, I don't think it needed to be this tall. So we'll figure out how that goes. Smaller. Undo a bunch, please. Oh shit, I forgot that when you exit out, oh, that's one thing I hate. When you exit out in Procreate, it doesn't actually like let you go back any further. I know that Procreate Dreams is getting that changed, which is gonna be really nice. I can't wait for that. This is such an odd pan, but he doesn't even need to be centered in the frame. Rule of thirds that shit. Alright. I think I did actually make this canvas too tall. You could probably cut it off here. The sun. Okay, actually what we're going to do is delete. Yeah, we're gonna delete that. And then we're gonna make a new. I don't want it to be 21, 26. We'll do not that. 1980 or 1920 by because it doesn't have to be that big. But I don't want to do 1080. It's in between 1920. Okay. No, because that's divided by 2. Alright, actually, maybe we'll keep it in and we'll just cut it down. Thank God I don't have to do this stupid animatic for Monday. I really didn't want to. Like, I didn't want to present that to the class, but I know she said it was due in 2 weeks anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. I just don't like talking to people, or talking in front of people. That shit's embarrassing. Oh, fuck. You might have to be bigger. We'll have to see, because I'm going to have to retrace over him anyway, so. We do need to get the... We have to get the pan. Where is it? This one? Yes. This one. No, this one. We'll just take both of them. Drag them both along. Underneath. Okay. So, this is from the same perspective anyway, but it's going to be from the ground. So we can group this up. Okay. This is going in the sky anyway. And his hand has to raise up regardless, so. This is like halfway up. Oops, not that. This is like halfway up. Right, move this little dude over and make him slightly bigger. It's gonna be a little bit of an inconsistent pan, but I think it'll be fine. It'll probably be a pan zoom if anything. Unless the trees are too short, that's also an option, but whatever. It'll probably be a pan zoom. I'll just turn it into that. Okay, so I have to retrace this dude anyway because he's like super low pixel now and it's kind of unfortunate. Wrong layer. Okay. I like his little butt cheeks still. I still think they look funny. But every time I draw stuff like this, I feel like one of those artists where it's like, oh my god, look, he's so cute. And it makes me like feel really gross. I have to go to work today too. That's gonna be fun. Yesterday was a pretty interesting day. I had a guy come in like literally right before closing. And that was really interesting. Oh. Okay, and then we can just color him in. I don't think he needs multiple layers, just because I think he's fine with his... I think he's fine with one layer. He's not even moving during this scene. He might blink, but not like I can't do that on the same layer. There you go. Alright, so we don't need this guy. I can add the eye bars in Toon Boom. That way they're on their own layer. Okay. and then, oops, I forgot to color his leg in. There you go. Change the background color. I fucking hate this feature in Procreate. It's so annoying. Alright. It won't let me choose a color for the background because every single time I try to do it, it's annoying. Does it have a hex? Yes, perfect. Copy the fucking hex. I don't want to sit here and try to do this. Alright. There you go. Go back to classic. Don't you guys feel so at peace with this music? Alright. Do I do a pan in and then zoom out? I think I'm just gonna shrink the dude down. Alright. I can tell you this entire group isn't needed. I think we'll shrink the dude down. Just a tad. Okay. And then we'll start a new layer, new group. And I'm gonna put the sun slightly to the side. God, this looks like when people draw suns when they're like, maybe like in 2nd grade. Like, it's just like, oh my god. Look, I drew the sun. And everyone's like, wow, that's wonderful, Katie. And then Katie's just like, yep, I drew it in the corner of the page like every other bitch. Do I even want to make the sun look like this? I think it'll be fine. God, it looks... I really don't like this. Like, I don't know how to make the opening scene, bro. It has been a struggle. But I'm drawing the sun like I used to in, like, 1st grade, so... I was kind of hoping the stream would be more eventful, but at the same time, I'm literally sitting here and trying to draw a sun right now in, like, the style that children draw suns in, and I can't say I was expecting more. God. Alright, time to put in some clouds. They're not going to be fluffy clouds, I could say that. There's going to be some boring-ass clouds. The Stardew Valley music is just so calming while I sit here and talk to myself. Alright, add some... Ooh, cloud should be a different color. Alpha lock them. I have to make them slightly darker so you can see the drawing over it. I hear my dog. Oh, that's still too big. I think she's eating one of her toys, so that's good. We'll add another cloud for funsies. Just cloud things. God, I draw like, I wish I could draw clouds like the Bob Ross way, but that's not even the style that this is in. I have no idea what style this is in. Children's book.
My computer is really huffing and puffing.
I don't know what's going on with it today. I shut down all my programs, so I don't know why it's like that.
Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Wow, clouds. I actually have to make, I'm pretty sure, 2 of these layers. So I have a sky. What is this? Okay.
Alright. So if I make this, if I turn on animation assist.
Oh. Nope, that's not what I meant, but okay. We can put these in the same layer, actually. Okay, and then we can duplicate it, I suppose.
I think I could have done this in Harmony,
But I think this will just be, like, relatively easier. And then I just have to add some lens flare. God, why my computer crack like that? Okay. Decent enough pan, and then we're going to duplicate this frame. Have it settle a little bit more. Then duplicate this frame again and have it pull back up. There you go, it's like an ease. Alright, now I have to duplicate it again and put an arm in it. Let me see what color I made. Wait, it's in here. I don't know why I did that. Ugh. It's this one. Ooh, it's very much in the background. Okay, so it's black, I guess. I'll make it a darker gray. Black isn't usually the color to go with when doing stuff like this. Okay, so now when your arm comes up, it comes from the bottom of the screen. So we'll just we have to make our own layer. I like how these are all just blank layers. So useless. Oh, that's why. Okay, and then the bottom layer was just grass, so. Oops. Alright. What the hell's that? Oh, grass. More grass. Great. Alright,
You're still just looking at the top of my head.
that's still this entire fucking stream. And then new layer. Okay, so I feel like it would go like this. So we'd have,
Or it would be... Would you see your entire forearm go up? I feel like it'd be a rotation.
so it'd be more of a, the arm has to come out and then go up. Let me put that on its own layer. That way I can trace the guide. Okay. Good guide. Good things. Alright. So actually, let's make this guide a different color because I have to see it. Even though you're only seeing the top of my fucking head. There's a lot of ways I probably could have done this much better. Alright. So, guide is a color. We can keep it that color. We can lock the guide so we don't touch it. And draw this on top. Perfect. Alright. So we're gonna draw part of the hand coming out here. I think the more natural circles look better. Even though they're not circles, they're kind of just like oblonged circles. My only problem with them is they look too small and I don't want to increase the size because I'm lazy. Actually, your hand would be much bigger if it was your hand. Okay. Actually, just delete it. Fuck off. We're just gonna have to redo it. Alright, so... it's your hand, it's attached to your body, and it's closest to your face. Which means it'll get smaller as it goes out. But I know everything moves in curves, so... this is probably the most boring part of this stream. Drawing circles forever. And you looking at the top of my head for like a good... it's already been half an hour, for a good half an hour. I have a Kirby blanket on right now because it's so cold in my room. But I don't want to turn the heat up because then my dog will get hot, so I'm just sitting in my room freezing. And let me just be the first to say it's totally worth it because this Kirby blanket is so cute. I still need to make, like, other things for this Twitch channel. Like, I have yet to make a channel banner. No, it would kind of move in a straight line. I mean, not that I couldn't adjust any of this later. But why would I do that when I could just waste all of our time sitting here and doing this instead? just gonna duplicate this frame a few times. And then we're gonna move. I keep doing these in like the wrong positions, because it would move in an arch, slightly, like a slight arch. It'll have to be a bigger arch than this, though. Then we can make it move faster as it goes. Oops, what is happening? I have to redo, actually, yeah. Let me think. I might just draw all the circles in and then readjust, because they're kind of, I don't like the way that they're arching. But I need to get the timing right, so. Actually, it'd be a much bigger arch. Fuck, dude. It'd actually be more of a diagonal. Fuck. I duplicated this like 15 fucking times, too. Alright. There you go. Alright, one more. Alright, I'm going to redo this arch because it's making me mad. It's not making me mad. It's more like when you do something wrong and only you can see it, and then it just becomes kind of gross. Implied motion, my ass, bro. The hand would be even bigger than this, too. Oh, fuck. Alright, let me think. I should have planned this out better. Whatever. Deal with it later. We'll fix the hands later. I don't want to deal with it right now. More things to not deal with. Well, at least the arch is in shape. Oh my god, you're back. You should tell Stuart to go fuck himself then. Because he's the one who always wants you to answer the damn phones. Alright. The animation looks good, but it's not exactly what I need. Okay. So what we're gonna do is get all of these hand animations. Yeah. And we're going to redo them, but we're gonna do them in their own layer. Because I don't want to do it like this. It's like excruciatingly painful. You know, Procreate needs to come out with Procreate Dreams. I will forever be salty about the fact that that's not coming out right now. It's frustrating because I really want it right now. Alright, let's see. Because it would make this so much easier, and my stupid project is due before Procreate Dreams even comes out. Because it's coming out in November, which is around my birthday, so that would just be a great birthday gift. But like, bro, literally, fuck Stuart. But like, bro, it would be so nice. It's coming out November 22nd. And I'm waiting. I'm waiting for it because I'm so upset. I want to have it because I want it for this stupid ass project. It's so annoying. Like having to, okay, don't get me wrong. This is like old type of animation stuff. You're not getting me Procreate Dreams. I'm going to get it when it comes out. Before you even know it comes out because I highly doubt you'll remember it. But anyway, excuse me. Actually, I need these open. We're just going to group all these. What the hell are on these layers? Oh, I see them. Alright. Group. And now we're going to create another group over it. Yeah, 3 days before. My birthday's November 25th, so it's so close to Thanksgiving too. And do you know what that means? It means everyone forgets your birthday. Pity. Nah, kidding. Don't pity me. I think it's really funny because I remember one time when my mom forgot my birthday, I just kind of like accepted it, and I was like, but it's always funny around the time when it is my birthday because I'm like, oh my god, it's my birthday, and I'm 21 right now. So when my mom, she continuously asks how old I am, and I'm like, oh my god, it's my birthday, and she's like, yeah, you'll be like 19. I'm like, actually, I'll be 22, but you know, you're very close. You really try so hard. All right, so what I'm actually gonna do is draw. I need to get this first scene in real quick because I want to draw, not that. Hold on, it's here somewhere. I want to draw, or I want to see the scale of the sun from when I draw this stupid fucking hand. Is it this one? No, is it this one? I think it's up there. It's this one. No, well, same fucking thing, whatever. So the hand's gonna be really big. Never forget. Every time I think about that, I think of those memes that people make about 9/11 where they're like, never forget. But like, then everyone's like, oh my god. Slavery. It's always so bad because people are like, never forget 9/11. And then it's like, they still think half the systematic things are not in place. But we know how that works out. Okay. So I'm gonna take this first one. And I think that's gonna be the smallest it is. Oops. Because when it's not in the screen yet, it should be much larger. because it's near your face. It's like if you took your hand from here and then pushed it out. I think that's what I want to do. I keep doing this because this is how I animate. I have to like see the motions for myself, and it looks so crazy. It's funny because when I do voice acting, I just sit here and talk to myself. Because I've had to voice over a few of my animations before, and a few other things actually too, which is kind of funny. But it's always the same thing. I'm just sitting here talking to myself, and I know for a fact my other roommate can hear me, and I know for a fact she probably thinks I'm fucking crazy, which, you know, I would not blame her for. Duplicate. I need to see how big this is. Smaller than that. Anyway, I have the Stardew Valley soundtrack on right now, and I had it on yesterday too, and it was so fucking banging. Like, I love Stardew Valley, and I will never stop talking about it, because it's such a good game, and unfortunately I haven't played it in a while, like in a long while, but I very much enjoy it. And I will play it eventually when I have both the time and the motivation, because I haven't had the motivation to play any games recently. They've all been kind of boring to me, which is really sad, because I used to love gaming. I still do. I'm a gamer girl. What can I say? Why did it duplicate that twice? Oh no, it didn't. Okay. But I cannot wait for, what was I saying? I want to play Overwatch again. I really do, but we all know how that turned out. And I talk about this every fucking stream because I run out of things to talk about. And I only have 2, like, phrases in my, like, default phrase kit, I guess. Like, if I was an NPC, I'd have 2 words. Or 2, like, conversational topics to talk about. And it would be very uninteresting to talk to me as an NPC. Because, like, I think it's funny because, for example, in Stardew Valley, actually just duplicate this, all the NPCs have, like, all these, like, cool things to talk about, or, like, the renewable dialogue, like, what is it? Concerned Ape always, he's the one who makes Stardew Valley, but he always adds, like, new dialogue, and it's so, like, interesting, and I'm like, oh, cool, new dialogue, that's so fun. And then you listen to my dialogue as a person. And it's just like, wow. The same thing we talked about like 3 days ago? Wow. Luckily I do these streams I do it every weekend. So I have enough, like, I'll call it like, time to get new topics to talk about, because school's so fucking weird, dude. Like, the people I keep saying, that's another thing we talk about a lot, school. Because, like, what else am I supposed to say? Academia life is just my entire life right now. I have nothing going for me right now because I'm not doing anything but this. This and homework forever. It's absolutely just wonderful. I love having no life. It's amazing. I'm trying to lean back in my seat too, so that you can at least see my face and not just the top of my head for like a good amount of this. I'd prefer if you oh shit, hold on, I gotta turn onion skins on a little bit more. Oh no, it is on. Okay. But I would like you to see more than just my face, or just the top of my head. I feel like that would be a little bit more exciting. What the hell? Oh, hold on, we gotta move something up. Where is the, here it is. It's this, move it up. Because I can't see it when I'm here. Oh, I moved it too far. I was like, what am I looking at? Shrink. And then I fucked something up. Wait. What did I fuck up? What did I do? Oh, wait. Switch these. This one should be back slightly. And then this one should be forward, I believe. It's a little smaller. Okay, I think that's what I needed to do. Let me close this, close this. I hope this actually goes the way I want it to. You don't think so? I wonder why. A lot of people are like, oh my god, I like talking to you because this and this. And I'm like, I talk about the same thing every single time I open my mouth. There is nothing new. I talk about my dog, the 2 cats in my apartment. Literally, that's like all my entire personality. You know those people who are like, my personality is college. I peaked in college, so I'm only gonna talk about college for the rest of my life. I feel like that's what I'm doing right now. Because I'm like, oh, my personality is school. I have nothing else. So I'm gonna talk about school. And I'm so used to talking about it because everyone always, what's the word? Every single time I go to like family gatherings, they're always like, oh, how's school? Are you dating anyone? How tall are you? And it's all the same questions, and it's so fucking boring, dude. Like, I don't wanna fucking talk to you. I really don't. It's not my thing. And like, I know for a fact that you do not care. I don't even care. I've now become the person who asks like my younger cousins that question, and it makes me want to die because it's so like weird. Like, I always hated it when people ask me that, but like, what else am I gonna talk to my cousin about? Fortnite? They're all like, I guess it's Gen Alpha. I sound like such an old person now, but like, they're very young, and I have nothing to say to them because what am I gonna do? Make a joke? Half my jokes aren't even appropriate for children. Alright, so I need to find out where this thing ends. Because right now it's just going over top of it. Oh, wait, I found it. It's not this, it's... Oh wait, no, it is these. Hold on. I think it's this one. Okay, it's this one. This is the first time the hand moves in, I believe. It should be holding it for a frame. Okay, we'll have it hold for a frame. I still have yet to color these hands in, by the way. They're supposed to be white. And if I have to recolor every single one because I messed up the color, I'll cry. I have nothing to say though, that's the thing. You're always like, oh, I like hearing you say stuff. And I'm like, what am I saying though? I feel like I'm just talking people's ear off. It sounds like when that one kid in your class won't shut the fuck up. Where is... there it is. I feel like such, I feel like a millennial, and it's grossing me out to such a degree. Where the fuck? 1, 2, 3. It's grossing me out to such a degree because millennials cringe me out so bad. Like, they make me cringe so awfully. And I used to want to be a millennial so bad when I was a kid. I was like, oh my god, millennials are fucking cool, dude. Like, who wouldn't want to be a millennial? And then I realized, like, they have this weird vendetta against Gen Z. And I know for a fact my generation's gonna go through the same damn thing. So, like, I'm completely self-aware of that. But every time I stream, I feel so fucking old. Like, millennial old. Or, like, actually, let me rephrase. I don't feel old. I feel cringy. And it reminds me of, like, when kids post YouTube videos and everyone just watches them and is like, ugh. Or, like, when you rewatch a YouTube video later in your, like, future that you posted when you were a kid. And it's just like, why would I do that to myself? Like, who let me do that? Yeah, I counted right. Hell yeah. Alright, so this isn't necessary, but I'll keep it at the very bottom of the stack. Scroll all the way down. It'll go there. Alright. I have to color all these in anyway. And I also have to draw an arm. Because I haven't done that yet. It's just a ball. Forever. But let's see if the timing is at least right. Okay, hold on. We're missing like 3 frames. Oop, no. Oh, we're not. It's just running that fast. Okay. Turn the frames down. I think I did 7 frames a second whenever I watched the animations back. Okay, actually we can freeze on this frame. Hold it for a few seconds. Or a few frames. Alright, so the good news is I don't have to do that pan in here if I don't want to. And I don't think I will because I don't like it, I'm gonna be honest. Can you not I don't care. There you go. I don't like the pan in Procreate. I think I like it more in Toon Boom just because I can tween the camera a little bit better. But just for an animatic idea, this will work. But now I have to color this stupid hand. And give it an arm, because I forgot to do that too. We'll just add a new layer. Might as well. If you can give me stuff to say, that would be nice too. Because you're like, I love hearing what you say. Give me topics to talk about. I'm sure I can tangent your ear off. There's this one, I was thinking about it earlier, but this, shit. There's this one TikTok that was like, oh, that's not correct. Anyway, it was like, oh, if someone held you at gunpoint, like, and told you to talk about a topic for 30 minutes, like, what would you talk about? Like, are you surviving? And I was like, totally. Because I can talk for so long. But I don't know about a single topic in which I could talk about consistently for 30 minutes. Because I feel like I bounce around so much in what I'm saying and what I'm talking about. And it's just like, what do you want me to say? Do you want me to continue sitting here and just like blabbering? I feel like it's not, I feel like I'm wasting oxygen. I remember that was like a really good roast in one of my classes when I was younger. I have to change this hand color. Ugh, I knew I would have to too. One of my classes, they would say, oh, it would be better if you didn't talk because, or the trees would appreciate it if you didn't talk. And they were right. I don't like how when I move frames in, or not frames, when I move layers in Procreate, it does that weird thing where it takes them out of the group if I move them down instead of moving them up. It's annoying. Oh fuck, that eraser's too big. How many arms did I make? Ah, my ear just popped. That's an eraser. Okay, actually what we're gonna do is make new layers and then just go through every layer. Because I don't feel like doing it one by one, it's kind of a waste of time. Then we could just alpha lock everything along the way too. I used to take, oops, not that. I used to take, they're called mad minutes, where you would have to like solve a bunch of multiplication equations in 5 minutes, and they caused me to have like such severe anxiety. But I would do them by just going through and doing like, I don't know how to explain it, but like every row first. There was like a method I had to do it, and not to brag, but I think that was the most efficient method I've ever came up with in my life, because I finished those shits in like 30 seconds. Oh, that's not what I needed to alpha lock. Woo, 2 more left. I just hit my phone. I hope it didn't reverberate in the mic. Ugh, I really don't want to go to work today. I really want to take a nap. I'm, like, noticeably tired. And I really don't want to go to my class tomorrow. But that's just more to complain about. I just don't want to wake up for that class. I'd rather have my later class. I know for a fact that teacher is going to give us a quiz and I'm going to just like die inside. Because I'm a comm minor and I cannot for the life of me take tests. Like, I used to be so good at them when I was in school, but I'm not anymore because I haven't taken an in-person test in like 10 years. And I'm so scared for her in-person tests. Like, I took a quiz and it was only 10 questions and I got a 90 on it, which is like really great, don't get me wrong. But like, I feel like I'm gonna get this test and like my grade is gonna plummet, like my mental health. Oh shit, this thing has to go on top of the clouds. I feel like I'm turning my brain off right now. It feels so nice. There you go. Let me think. His arm's about to be fucking long. Let me think about this. Actually, let me go through and recolor, and then I'll think about this issue. Wrong layer. I wish there was ways to do this more scaled, because this is such a slow method of this. It's so inefficient. I have no idea how I'm gonna draw this arm in either, by the way. I like thought about it and I was like, I don't exactly know the best method for this. So annoying, because I don't know if his arm is gonna be like a stick, because I really would prefer if it wasn't, but at the same time his arm is, it's not muscular, I can tell you that one. Stop coming out of the layer, it's so annoying. Oh wait, he doesn't even have a fucking arm in this one. Ugh, fuck off. Alright. He'd get it here. I also wish there was a way to highlight some of these so that I didn't lose track of what I was looking at, because it's kind of messing with my eyes. Alright, so... Ooh, that's thick. Hold up. These look like Pop Tropica hands. Why? Such an old person when it comes to stuff like this because I get so angry about it. And I'm not even the old person who doesn't know how it works. I just get so upset the fact that it doesn't work the way I want it to. Which makes me sound even worse as a person. Today is a very quiet stream. There's not much going on. I'm still thinking about what to talk about so I don't replicate everything that I talk about. Because I'm sure it would be much more interesting if I didn't do that. But I do wish there was more going on to talk about. Loki is kind of quiet. I keep seeing things on my screen flash, and it keeps making me think that things are happening, but I think it's just a reflection of my glasses. That's why I keep looking up, if you were wondering. I also am aware that art is, like, not necessarily the most entertaining thing. Like, unless you're super into it niche-wise. I wasn't expecting much to happen during this. Damn, this is messing with my eyes. Alright. Now we can do the same damn thing and add a color layer. Actually, I could probably do it all in one layer. That would help. Yeah. We're gonna do it like that instead. The worst part is that I went through and did this already. And now I have to do it again. Like, I moved all of these layers specifically so they were like, the arm was underneath the color and underneath the hand layer. But now I have to I should have just ended up moving it in between anyway. That would have been smart if had I thought it through. The music in Stardew Valley kind of reminds me of the music of Undertale. That music was so good too. Like, Concerned Ape and Toby Fox, y'all are just composers. Amazing composers at that. I was in orchestra and I kind of wish we played more like fun music, because all our music was so fucking boring. I really didn't enjoy a lot of the music that we played. Ugh, keep it a thin brush. Thank God digital art exists. Doing this manually, like traditionally, that would suck. But to those who can do shit like this traditionally, I am truly jealous. Like those OG animators, crazy. I keep leaning forward and then you just keep watching the top of my head. I try to do things in these streams that I like seeing other streamers do, but every time I do things in these streams, I feel like, or not every time, but sometimes when I do things in these streams, I know it's different because those streamers actually have like stuff to talk about and stuff that is not art to do. And part of me is thinking about how to get to that formula, but I do want to do this for fun. Like, I don't want this to become something stressful that I feel obligated to having to do, because I think I just need a break. Not from streaming, but just a break from like real life. So it's nice to just be able to chill out for like an hour or two and do some homework. I guess by myself at this point. I was watching a Pokemon stream earlier. That was fun. I know there are faster ways to do this, but why would I do that when coloring is so peaceful? I feel like I'm doing an adult color book right now. Alright. Okay. Yep, and then I can add lens flare, because I'm not doing that now. Alright, ow, my neck. Ow, my jaw popped. Ugh, I need to stretch out. Ugh. I've been sitting too still for too long. Excuse me. I'm thinking... I want to test... Actually, no, I'll test it. Let's see if I can actually test something now. Real quick. Alright. Oh, I can actually see stuff on here. I wanted to see what exactly I could see on my phone, because I was hoping I'd be able to see the chat. But I don't know what's going on, I'm gonna be honest. I might be able to. We'll figure it out later. Anyway. Alright. What was I doing? More of this. I really don't want to do this, so I think I'm going to switch to something else. I'm still going to stream art, but I'm thinking about... You can't see the chat. Now, I was trying to see if I could see the chat on my phone. That way I wouldn't have to have it open on here. But, whatever. I think instead what I'm going to do is... Well, actually, I can do one more thing in this. Yeah, I was thinking about drawing for fun, like doing some Twitch things. Because I really needed to. Because I haven't done any banner work or anything yet. Okay, then duplicate this. Okay. I do want to change one thing in here. Which is... not having every fucking thing open. Hold up. Today's a low energy stream. I'm so sorry. I'm not even tired, that's the thing. According to my, I got blood work done when I went to, when I had to go to, cause I have a psych, but I got blood work done and they were like, you have low vitamin, that's what I forgot to do. Haha, vitamin D. I was gonna be like, they were like, oh, you have low vitamin D, and I was like, oh, that's what I forgot to do today. But apparently that's why my energy's been so low, but today is just such a, like, gloomy day outside. It's raining right now where I am. And that makes it so boring. But anyway, I'm just gonna change the hue of the sun. Does this make it more or less yellow? I need the sun to be red, so I'm trying to do that. And then, exactly, it's so gross outside. I like the cool weather. I love fall, but it's so disgusting outside and it's making me very seasonal depression type vibes. But like the kicker about my seasonal depression is that it's not seasonal. It is forever. How do I make this darker without having it turn purple? Not like that. Oh fuck, that's not what I meant to do. Don't do that. What was that? It's gross out. It's just bad. Barf. It is. Like, I want it to be like winter, but like sunny winter. Because I'm so tired and it's so awful. Fuck. Why? I don't know why. Like, I was fine with energy this week, but I'm so tired all of a sudden. Please turn red. Okay. Will this be a fleshed out animation? Probably not, but we're trying. We definitely are. I'm so sorry for the low energy though. I'm usually more hyped than this, but it do be a very tired day. There's also like a major road next to my apartment, so if you hear anything, you'll know why. Like we've had like ambulances and whatnot drive by, and they've always been so fucking loud. I'm like, dude, chill. I understand why, but like the main road's always so wild near us. And like the thing is, it's not even actually like that. It's not even actually like that, because it's never always like that. It's just whenever it does happen, it like sticks out. There you go. The sun's red. Yay! Okay. We'll just call this red sun. Pan up. Pan left. Okay. I'm gonna work on something else. I don't feel like doing this anymore. I do want to work on some animations because I want to finish this first of all, because I started making an animation for my, like, when people follow, because I want the little animation to pop up. I think it's so cute, and I've been trying to work on it, but first of all, I haven't had the motivation to, which is really bad, but that's what we're gonna work on instead, because I want to draw my dog. So, I'm experimenting with styles right now. Well, joke's on you, it's fucking reference traced. You can see the dog in the background. Anyway, I'm trying to work on my style right now when it comes to my art, because I fucking hate my style. Apparently I have one though. I can tell you it's not intentional, and I fucking hate it. But I want to make it not look like this. Like, I like this style, the one that's on the screen right now, but I cannot, what's the word? For the life of me, come up with something that isn't like completely referenced like this. Like, I can only do this with animals, and I have no idea how to translate this into anything else. Excuse me. But initially I did this with hold on, I'll show you. I did this with a different pen at first. I did it with like the line weight pen, or it's not the line, I call it my inking pen. But it looks so cool with the inking and whatnot, but I realized I can't animate it like that because that would be completely insufferable. I will say though, switching projects is making me wake up slightly, because I'm so fucking tired. I really want to take a nap, but I know that if I take a nap it'll mess up my sleep schedule, so it's probably just best if I don't do that. Look at how cute my dog is. Oh, I love her so much, even though she's a really big menace. Oops, go back twice. The dog in the background of this, I could not use it for a reference. Or I tried. I used the body for a reference, but the thing is, the dog in the background is a Bernese Mountain Dog, and ironically, that's what I wanted initially. I wanted a Bernedoodle, But first of all, Bernedoodles are unethically bred and also cost like $1 billion because I couldn't fucking find one. I actually wanted a mini Bernedoodle because I didn't want to be like absolutely wrecked every single time I went on a walk. But instead I got a dog who's small and still wrecks me every single time we go on walks. So it doesn't even make a difference. She's so tiny and she still tugs me like at 60 miles an hour. She tries to tug me into the road. I'm like, it's okay to say you don't like me. I will completely understand if you want me to go into oncoming traffic. This is completely off topic, but I know we've been listening to Stardew Valley music for the last, it says hour and a half on here. So, and I would just like to mention that I know you can get pets in Stardew Valley, and I think that's really funny because I remember there was this one mod where you could like customize the sprites of your pets, or it would like add in different pet skins. And I don't actually know if Concerned Ape like ended up doing that like to the base game because I haven't played the base game in so long, but I love that mod. Unfortunately, my dog that I had at the time, his name is Chase, he lives at home. Like, I live in New Jersey normally, but I'm in Pennsylvania for college. Pennsylvania, which is like the northeastern United States. But my dog at home, he is a black and white Maltese mix. And first of all, everyone calls him the crusty white dog, which is so offensive because he's not crusty. He is actually very well kept. But anyway, I couldn't get him in the game because his breed was like black and white. So the only black and white dog they had was Border Collies. And I was disappointed, to say the least. I think what I was gonna do for this animation was just make the tail wag, because that's really basic, and I also cannot for the life of me animate animals. I said, I want to be an animation major, and I said, I also can't do fucking shit, so. I'm sure I could if I really wanted to, but I am not confident in my abilities to do that without making it look like absolutely like scary looking, so. But look, we're animating dogs, guys. I know all of you love dogs. Who wouldn't? And then I might animate the tongue. We'll make the eyes brown, so the way it looks so far kind of reminds me of Clifford. Yeah. Yeah. It does look like Clifford. I didn't think you meant it in a bad way, but it does look like Clifford. That's such an interesting comparison. Alright. So I'm going to... The thing is, her body is too big for her head. Because, like, in real life, I think I don't have a reference of her, but I was going to use, like, a cat, because I like the way cats pounce. But, anyway, you can see all my, like, sketches and whatever. But I have to color her in. So I think what I'm going to do is duplicate this. Actually, what I'm going to do first is animate this instead. Work smarter, not harder. I'll color it in later. But here we go. And then I just want the tail to wag, and I think a little butt wiggle would be pretty cool. So I said, I don't want to animate my homework. Instead, I'm going to do this. So here we are. Let's start by moving the tail. Actually, let's start by creating an empty layer and putting guidelines in, because I said I don't do guidelines, but yes, I fucking need to. I can't do this one without them. So, and then the butt will wiggle too. I guess we'll do it from the tip of the tail. Actually, no, it would be the tip of the tail. Because then the base will eventually, I think the tip of the tail lags behind as the base moves. So it'll be a bigger movement from down here. And this would be its like stationary position. So as this moves, this will follow. Alright. So with that in mind, actually what I'm gonna try to do is okay, so why work harder when you can work smarter? I want to see if I can just edit the tail to do the other position. Oops. So that I don't have to. Because if I can flip it, it would be a perfect stopping position, more or less. There you go, because the base isn't going to move. Yeah, I feel like that works, more or less. And then we can edit this area here and move it down slightly. Ooh, that's a big eraser. It's not cheating, it's working smarter, not harder, because I don't know how to animate animals. Or I can, but not well, so this is the method we're going for. Ow, my hand has to crack. Alright, so then, following this line, we can do like an in-between. Okay, that'll be the end frame. We're just gonna erase the entire tail. Make this slightly bigger. What I'm actually gonna do first is I'm gonna do some guidelines instead of drawing the tail every single time. That way it's a little bit easier for me. Actually, I could probably just do this. We could probably just get away with having one tween in this. Hold on. Let me just see something. I mean, I guess this works. I want one in between, but that's kind of funny. I don't think it's worth animating, like, too harshly, just because, it looks like she's trying to fly away. Because it's a short animation that plays in the bottom of the screen anyway. So we're just gonna turn the guides back on and do a quick tail. Like, straight, I guess? It'll be like that. So we can draw around that. Probably be longer. And then worst comes to worst, I can just flip this as well. Actually, I want to make this one continuous line, because if this is the center of it, there you go. Yeah, and then shrink it down a little. Not the entire thing, shrink the tail down a little, because it doesn't need to be that long. That works. Alright, so we're going to draw around this base instead. Let's see. So it comes down. The thing is, I also know that, like, the hair would be doing something different, so it doesn't need to be completely identical. Which is a challenge for me, because I only know how to draw, like, completely identical things. Like, I only know how to copy. I don't think I can ever come up with something from my head right now. I'm not in that experience level. Actually, we'll draw it up from here. See, that would have been smarter. Erase all this. Because the base of the tail is not changing. Okay. The thing is with this animation, I'm not putting so much pressure on myself just because, like, it's for me. I really don't think my Twitch chat is gonna, or I really don't think any of my Twitch people, let me rephrase. I don't think anyone who's going to watch my Twitch is gonna be super bent up about my animation skills. Clearly, okay, that's ironic considering I am supposed to be like an animation, like, art channel, but I'm more concerned about, like, I want to make my own things, okay? That's my whole thing. There was spit on my screen, that's why that line was there. But I hope you guys aren't super bent up about it. Like, don't get me wrong, I want my animations to be quality. But, like, I don't think this is something that everyone's gonna, like, throw a fit about. Technically, actually, you can't throw a fit about it. It's not stolen art. You know how much of that exists? The art community can tell you that. Like that one guy who made, he made some like galaxy wolves or something like that, and his art got completely ripped. And it was just like, wow. Nice. But I'm sure no matter what I do, you guys will be fine with it. Because I'm not doing anything like super awful. I'm pretty confident in my animation skills. I don't think I want them to be professional level, and if you believe that, then I'm very happy that you see it like that. I guess we could add 2 tweens. We can just duplicate this tail again. That way we can have at least an ease in and an ease out. It's gonna look so funny. There you go. Let's see what this looks like. What the hell is this? Oh. Let me lock this and move it to the bottom. This is just the base. Okay. This can go up here. Alright. This shit looks so crazy. Her tail's like tweaking out. Hold on. Let's play it a little slower. 15 frames is a little bit fast. Okay, first of all, it's not in the right order. That's why it looked weird. Okay. We can do 15 again. See how that turns out. There you go. You got a tail. Admittedly, it still looks like it's going in like a helicopter movement, but it's fine. Alright. I have to work at 5, or at 6, so I'll probably end the stream around 5-ish, just letting y'all know. But anyway, what else do dogs look like when they do this? I have to like actively think about it. I know their butt wiggles, so I guess that would be like weight transferring from the back of their feet. Actually, let's start with their mouth. I think it'll be easier, because then the tongue can move. Unfortunately, the rest of this image is so static. I feel like I would just tween this out, like when people do those animations, like in Gacha Life, where it's just like 3 animations put together repeatedly in different orders. Let me think. So I want her to be panting, so her mouth is going to open and close slightly. So I am going to take these, group them, and then I'm going to duplicate this group so that I have a backup, because I know for a fact I'm probably going to mess this up the first time. And I don't want to have to completely restart the drawings. So, we have this backup. And now we can draw. We can open the mouth slightly. Actually, we'll just delete that. We'll just cut into the mouth instead. That way we can just reposition it using the tools that were provided to us. Okay. Oops. Why the fuck? Okay. That works. And then we'll erase some bits. Move some bits back. I want the tongue to move slightly as well. So in order to do that, because I want her to be like, I guess drooling is the best way to say it. Okay. Actually, what we're going to do we're going to copy this mouth. And then we're just going to erase. Then we can just move things as we see fit. There you go. Alright. Fix a few gaps. Hopefully this turned out right. Okay, it's a little fast. I don't know why her jaw's twitching out like that. Let's see. Okay, so what we're gonna do is hold the jaw for a little bit longer. Because it looks like it's just glitching out really badly. Okay, so we gotta paste this jaw onto this dog, I believe. Wait, it's this one. Open. No, it's actually this one. Okay, get your shit together. Come on. Alright. My instructions for this are definitely not going to be that clear, I can tell you that. So if you're like trying to get into animation and you just don't know what's going on, I can assure you that's not, this is not going to help you. Okay, we need to paste this on, and this goes here. Okay. So, paste the open mouth onto this dog. I know. I'm glad you like it, but I'd like, personally, I just want it to be a little bit slower because it looks like she's like chattering. Like, you know when dogs chatter because they have like the displacement thing? That's what it looks like she's doing. Then fill in the gaps. Thank God digital animation is a thing. That's all I'm saying. This shit is a wreck. Oh yeah, those 3 little pixel changes are gonna make a difference. Unfortunately, I noticed them. We're just gonna color them in. Because it's actually bugging me. Okay. Open mouth. Closed mouth. This has to have the closed mouth, I believe. Yeah, it's this one. Alright. So we're gonna take this and erase it again. Ooh, don't erase the tooth. We need that. At least this isn't entirely difficult because I didn't want to animate the entire dog. I have never animated anything like this before. Like, even in my classes, the only animal I animate, like, the only animal that I've, like, done stuff with is a fish for an animal jump, because it was one of our assignments. We had to make a animal hop, is what she called it. So we had to animate some sort of animal, it didn't matter what it was, jumping out of, or jumping in general. So obviously the, like, most common one that people went to were, like, frogs and bunnies. I did a fish, because I thought it would be original and cool. Okay. There you go. Works better. Now I want to start moving the top of the head. Let's see. Actually, we can just move the entire head. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do that. We're just gonna move the entire damn head. I'm just gonna move it down slightly when it breathes. There you go. Then I saw an extra line around here that got cut off. Okay. So then just extend this out. Erase. Alright. And then... Oh wait, I was supposed to do that for both frames. Fuck. I thought I was on the first frame. Okay. Tilt. Move. Yep. Okay. Extend. Erase. The thing with animation is it's so repetitive. I just do the same thing over and over again. And it's like relaxing, don't get me wrong, but sometimes I wish I could just project what I'm thinking onto the paper. There you go. Now we have to work on this butt wiggle. How would that work? I'm gonna finish this butt wiggle first, and then I'm gonna have to go because I have to eat and take care of my dog, and then I have to go to work. Oh. I'm tired. Ugh. All right. Okay. We can probably, because the butt wiggle would go all the way up the back. So, what we're going to do is just move the entire back. Actually, hold on. I want to move the entire back, but only the front paw. Here. Okay. Let's do a test move first. So when the tail's in this position, the butt will probably be going in the opposite position. Actually, we'll keep that one stable. It's here that I'm worried about, right there. Actually, it wouldn't be that. It would be just above the leg, because the leg is going to stand stationary. It would probably just be cut off like right there. Redo some hairs. You can hear our cats now. That's fun. One of them started screaming again. Alright. We should have this leg, or this butt wiggle, hopefully down. Time to fix up some bits. More bits. There you go. I'm gonna move the knee forward a little bit too. I have some time left. Move the knee forward. This is more of an animation tween rather than an animation, but I guess this would technically count as the animatic that I have to do. I don't really see this as like an animation in my books just because it's not really... I mean, I guess it is one, but it's not very clean. Although I suppose animations don't really have to be clean. There you go. Our cat is still screaming in the background. He's like dying. I promise you he's not. Just acts like that. I should probably start writing that in the description. Because people are gonna think we abuse our animals. Just write it in the description of every single stream. There you go. Slow that down. Perfect. Now I have to add color. So we're going to group these again. I want to add the color before I leave. I have some time. Duplicate them. Oops. Lock. And then we're going to add color. So my dog is actually black with white boots. So we'll do a really dark gray. Oops. And then we'll probably just be able to color in underneath. I can't wait to test this out. only problem with this type of style is that there are so many gaps that it's hard to color. Because you can't just color drop it. So what I think I'm going to try to do is just color one area and then just duplicate it and move it for the rest. Just a scruffy looking dog. Oh, for the follower emoji. I hope that if anyone does follow once I get this done, I can't wait to see this emoji in use. The song is Song of Feathers, Emily's theme from Stardew Valley. Recommend. I've been talking about that playlist or the soundtrack for like the entire stream because I have nothing else to talk about. But I'm hoping that this looks like such a cool follower emoji. Like I can't wait to use it. I'm so hype. Cause then every single time someone follows, I'll get to see my dog. And for a different emoji, I want to make her cat. I think that would be really fun. He's actually more of he's a cat. I don't know what else to say to that. I was gonna say he's like so cute, but he's actually just so fucking weird. But I can't wait to show. I hope one day I'll be able to stream with them. Oh, what was the previous song? Where are we on this list? The previous song was Dreamscape, also from the same playlist and the same artist. But I would love to stream with some of my animals, just like pop them in. But right now they're not very, I'll call it trained. I have to bring up a reference of my dog. I don't remember what her paws look like. So I don't remember. Actually, I have a reference. The front, what paw is that? Right one? Okay, so I got it wrong. I clearly know my dog very, very well. This one's gonna go further down. There you go. I don't want to go to work. I keep remembering I have to do that, and I'm trying to like rush to get this color in at the very least because I just want to color at least one frame. And this one's gonna be like
I think it's funny because when I wanted to start a Twitch channel, like I wanted to do gaming originally, but then I realized there are no good games out. But I started getting like all these videos on my TikTok about like, oh my god, how to grow your channel, how to do this, and it just sounded really ungenuine. One of the streamers I really enjoy watching is named RT Games, and his streams feel so like down to earth, and I love them so much because they just don't feel so gross. Like, I don't know, I feel like all these it sounds so like pick me and gross, but like it just feels so artificial. Like, I don't really care to do this for anything right now. I want to do it as a hobby, so I want to be able to do what I want when I want it, obviously within boundary, but I don't want to be locked into something that I don't want to do, and I also don't want to just do it to, I don't know, gain something out of it, I guess. Like, it's one of those things where I'm like, oh, if I gain something, okay, like, if it does take off or is successful, at least the back feet are the same, like, that's wonderful, but like, I just want people to enjoy the content. I do have an hour before work. I start at 6, but I was hoping to eat before then, so just saying. But I would love to, I just want people to enjoy it. That's really it. Like, I love content. Like, that sounds so stupid, but when I was younger, I used to love watching YouTube because it made me so happy. And I wanted to, like, provide that to someone else. Because I was like, oh my god, if I'm this happy, imagine what I can make other people feel like. And it was just like a child dream, you know? But I'm hoping to bring that to everyone. I loved it as a kid, and I've always wanted to do it, so you know what, we're just gonna undo that. My computer is on something because it keeps shutting my keyboard down. Okay. I think that got most of it. More or less. There you go. Leave. Okay, so there are a few little gaps here and there, which is kind of annoying. I don't like that feature in Procreate. Like, I know it's not a feature, but I don't like the fact that it does that. I hope they fix it, but I know that it's, like, impossible to fix anyway, because Photoshop does the same damn thing. I'm both fluent in Photoshop and in Procreate. Aren't I talented? JK. It's because I didn't know what Procreate was, and I bashed it so hard when it came out because I didn't have an iPad. Every time I talk about what I want to do, I always sound like the people who are like, I want to do great things with the world. And, like, it's not a lie, but, like, ugh, so cliche. Sounds like a movie line. Okay. There's spit on my screen because I keep talking into it. Okay. That should be... Okay. I have to do some gray. This is gonna take for fucking ever. Oh my fucking god. I just need to trace this bit. Oh, fuck. I'm so determined to get this done before I have to leave. Like, I will bring food to my workshop, because I work at a workshop. And I'll just eat there, because at this point, I'm so determined to get this shit done. This is too dark. Too fucking bad if it is. It'll be fine. She has some gray in her paws too, so it'll balance itself out. It's like a dirty white. Because she's always so crusty. I'll eat, don't worry. I just want to get this done so badly. Alright. This might be too dark, but it's fine. We'll just color it in. We'll just color drop it and stuff later. I know for a fact this isn't even gonna color in the stupid corners. Cause like, you know when you get like those corners in Procreate? Like the super sharp ones, like the ends of these hairs. It's not gonna color it in. And then I'm gonna have to go back through and do it. What time is it? Okay. Last time I ended at 5:30, so I should be fine. Or yesterday, because I streamed yesterday. I ended at 6:30. Yeah, because my shift began at 7. Or, yeah. Had to do the math. I'm thinking, I don't know if you want to hear about me because I remember, okay, so I used to work, I keep saying this every stream because like I said, I ran out of things to talk about, but, I used to work at this old streaming company. It was really, really bad, but, I had to introduce myself a bunch and like talk about myself. And if that's something you guys are interested in, I could do that. That way you know more about me, but like, I don't know if that would actually be worth something you want to, like, something that y'all want to hear. Because it's not that I'm not an interesting person, obviously, but I can only talk about myself for so long before feeling like I'm like dumping on people. I can do that sometime too. That way, at least you have some sort of background on who I am, so you're not just sitting here like listening to me talk about nothing. And then maybe it could help bring me, not closer, but like at least help with talking to everyone. Because then people can see what they relate to and whatnot. I also have to update like my Twitch bios and whatever. I started this channel more on a whim, so. Okay, I'm gonna up a little brighter. See, now why would you do that? They're gonna stay that color. Get the brown in these eyes. Because she has such soft brown eyes. I also forgot I have to do this for every single frame, and there are only 4 frames, thank God, but at least we can watch one of the frames in color. And she has a little black nose. Her nose is so dark. I wanted to make this a pixel art looking thing, but
I couldn't do that because I don't know how to do pixel art. That's literally it. I can't do pixel art. I would love to be able to, but I cannot. I tried. I didn't know how to do pixel art in Procreate, and I definitely don't know how to animate it because I wanted to do... I got Sprite, which is a pixel art program, and I could not for the life of me figure out how to use it. It was a struggle. Also, her teeth are, like, incredibly white. Not to brag, but, like, I'm taking very good care of her dental health. And her tongue is going to be a pink because it's light pink. So cute. This music is so jazzy. Right. I'm like speedrunning this, or at least like at the very least attempting to. And I know for a fact I probably missed like a few pixels here and there, but luckily this thing's gonna be so small on the screen anyway. Okay, and now the inside of the mouth can be a little bit darker. I'm pretty sure she has like a pink, yeah, this will be fine. She has like a pink inside of her mouth. I'll probably finish this up on my next stream, or actually I'll probably finish this up in my free time, and then my next stream I could do even more homework because I'm sure that's exactly what you guys want. Gums, because I want to finish at least the coloring so I can use this in my next stream, you know, because I don't want to have done this and then just keep doing it. Next stream I might work on a banner though, because I don't have a Twitch banner yet and it makes my channel look really default. It's like when you have the default settings in The Sims and you don't customize them at all. Okay. I'm gonna add some whites into her eyes. That looks wild. Hold on. We can probably just do it in a lighter brown. These look like bug eyes. There you go. Oh, I'm so sorry if I flashed. Okay. I have to go. It's 5:21. But I have to do, I have to go to work now. But, I just want to say thank you for watching, and I stream on weekends right before work, which is why I'm always in a rush to leave at the end of them. So, you can tune into those streams. I have my schedule up. Accurate, I'm trying. I hope so. But, excuse me. I want to start streaming, like, probably in the middle of the week sometime. So, probably Tuesday or Thursday. But until I can work that into my schedule, I'm going to keep it on the weekends. I mostly stream art. I talk a lot. Today wasn't a very energetic day, to be frank, but we're getting there. I am, what was I saying? I'm welcome to everyone, so I hope you tune in for the next one. That sounds like such a millennial way of saying goodbye, but thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.